Hi, I'm Cole with Piranha Squirrel Productions, which is basically just me right now. Anyway, today I'm here to talk to you again about tabletop role-playing games and specifically, well, terrain and maps. Let's get started. I've been playing tabletop role-playing games for a while now, and I've used lots of different things for terrain and maps at my table. I've used fully created layouts like what you see behind me. I've used Professor Dungeon Master's Dungeon Pizza. I've used printed maps. I've used whiteboard erasers. I've used all kinds of stuff at the table. And each one has its own benefits and drawbacks. So basically, whenever you play any kind of tabletop role-playing game, you don't have to pull out miniatures or a map. You can go fully theater of the mind and everything is just okay, and that's totally cool to do. But if you want to put something on the table, maybe your players are having a hard time visualizing what's going on, and a little map or layout would help them, well then, having something besides a whiteboard eraser and little dots will help you. I know that index card RPGs is a great idea to start with. If all you have are some index cards and a Sharpie, you can just write the name of the location and place them on the table. I recommend checking that out, not an affiliate, but I do like Runehammer's work. They have a lot of great stuff. Some other things that you can do, besides just getting a whiteboard and writing out where people are located, is printing off little maps. Now, if you look at like Dyson Lowo maps, again, not affiliated, I just like this stuff. He has tons and tons of maps posted for free that he makes, and they're all high quality. But when I was looking at them, I realized they were not fitting the table. So I wanted to create something for you that you could use at the table, print it off from your printer, and it's got the grid already on it. So you've got printable maps that you can use at your table. And if you print them out double-sided, you've got 2 maps for every single piece of paper. This saves a lot of space in your binder, and it also works well at the table if you have one room that they're going to and then flip to the next. So this map right here is actually from the They Croak Every Night adventure that's posted on DriveThruRPG. You can check the link below for this adventure. It's free. And this is the room that you'll enter if you go straight into the tower. And then if you flip to the next page, this is the room that is the one right above it. So after players are done with this room, you just flip the page over and bam, they're in the next room, and it works out pretty well at the table. Now, besides these printable ones, you can also do Professor Dungeon Master's Pizza, not affiliated, but his basically idea is that you have different zones and players can move in and out of the zones. He likes to put it on a little spinny wheel and then characters can move in and out. I won't steal his thunder, you can go check out his video. Now, for anything above these 2 layers, it's gonna require a lot more prep. By making Dungeon Pizza, it takes a while to make it. To make terrain, it takes a while to get that. Now, you can print off maps and have pre-printed maps. There are a lot of places that do that and provide those for you if you're going to be at the table. Similarly, you can do a virtual tabletop, and there you can have everything pre-planned and posted. You just have to have people signed in and share it. Some people even make tables where they can have the maps on a TV screen that's actually set in the table, and then they can just change the computer and flip it to the next thing. Now, if you don't have an entire dedicated space in your home because maybe you're new to tabletop RPGs or you're, not flooded with cash, then these printable options work well for you because all you have to do is go to your local library if you don't have a printer at home and print them off there. Hopefully you have a local library. I'm just now realized saying that some places don't have libraries, but okay, all you need is a printer. And if you don't have access to a printer, theater of the mind. Theater of mind is for you. If you do have the time to build out fully fledged terrain, there's lots of great resources and lots of other videos that can help you with that in different channels. And I recommend going and watching those. They're really great. I learned a lot from them. I was able to build this from learning different techniques on how to build those. But that really is its own separate hobby, tabletop building terrain, right? So building the terrain, building the minis. It's like painting minis, but its own separate little hobby. And that's one of the things I do really love about tabletop role-playing games. You can incorporate everything you do and somehow mold it into the game, because the games are storytelling. And you can really tell a story with the location. The location itself can be its own story. And if you have the time to craft a wonderful picture of the environment, even just in words, you'll add a lot more to your story. So I want you to think about the next place that you're going in the tabletop role-playing game. If you're gonna be the GM or if you're gonna be the player, think about it and maybe describe it a little bit more. Maybe if you're a player, add something to that location, give it a little flair, leave something behind. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has provided some kind of insight and, if nothing else, opportunity to find free print and play maps. Now, I've posted lots of free print and play maps for you on DriveThruRPG. There's a couple that have a few dollars that you have to pay for, but most of them are free. So go ahead and check them out. I think you'll find them valuable for your table. Links in the descriptions below. Like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Thanks.